Hey guys, Chad LaChance, Fishful Thinker. 3 words for you today. Initial customer satisfaction. It's a marketing phrase that I absolutely can't stand. It is fundamentally flawed, and here's why. It is initial. It is your first impression, and first impressions are often wrong. You know, you walk into a tackle-rama, you pick up a spinning reel, you give it a whirl, it feels fantastic. You can't wait to get to the lake. You fish with it for 30 days, feels like a box of gravel, and you hate it. Your initial impression was wrong. It can go the other way around as well. You could initially not like something, but once you give it a chance, you might find out you really like it. And that was the case with me with a couple of St. Croix rods today. The course of this year, so I spent some time getting familiar with these rods, and initially my impression was wrong. 8 foot 6 inch. Medium light power, extra fast action, St. Croix Legend tournament. When I first got it, oh man, it's awkward, it's long. What do I do with it? I wasn't really sure how best to use it. Well, guess what? I fished with it all summer. It has gone on to be one of my absolute favorites. It gives me tremendous casting range, great line control, unbelievable hook sets, and you never lose fish with it because I have a big shock absorber out there, almost like a big fly rod. You're never going to lose fish with it. I set it up with an Abu Garcia Revo rocket, which has a really high retrieve speed to get baits back from way out there in a hurry. Put some real thin nanofill, 10-pound Berkeley nanofill line so I can throw the baits a long way. I can take this 1/8 ounce jig and throw it a long way, still control it, get a fantastic hook set, and again, I don't lose fish. Initially, I felt it was too long. Now I love it. Another great example, same concept, St. Croix Legend X, 7 foot 11 inches long. Heavy power, moderate fast action, designed for pitching heavy cover. It's 7 inches longer than any other casting rod I had as far as pitching and flipping goes. Felt really awkward to me in the very beginning. Now, after fishing it with a whole summer, it is my favorite pitching and flipping rod that I've ever had. Again, 7 foot 11. It feels like it's going to be tip heavy when you first get it, but it is not. I again paired it with the Revo rocket. Again, for the retrieve speed, 41 inches every time this handle goes around. 65-pound X9 braid on there, so you can get a solid hook set on it. And I'm not lying, guys. When you have a 7 foot 11 inch rod and you set the hook, you got them. You got a ton of leverage between you and the fish and a ton of controllability. It's made for pitching and flipping around heavy cover. That's all I do with it. It's always got either a big jig on it or a Texas rig. In both cases, my initial customer satisfaction was very low, and in both cases, as with common, if you rush to an opinion, I was wrong. After fishing all summer with them, I found out that they are among my favorite rods of all time. There, folks, is your lesson for the day. Don't pick up a rod on the shelf and say, oh, it's too long, put it right down. You might find out that you really love it, and you just have to give it some time. Your initial impressions aren't always right, and that is your Fishful Thinker tip for the day.